Hi guys, this is Jeff at Slavens Racing. This video is about how to install a WP Xplor Pro kit, cartridge kit, on a KTM 390 Adventure fork. This would also apply to the Husqvarna 401 and other KTM 390 models. The wrenches that you're going to need are a fork cap wrench, which you can get at slavensracing.com, a really thin 22 millimeter wrench, and these are made by Duratech, Duratech. I got a whole set of these on Amazon for $24, or you can just buy the one wrench for, I don't know, $8 or $9. But that's going to be needed for right here on the spring guide. So you'll need to have this to get the fork cap off and to reinstall it. And you're also going to need a 7 millimeter Allen to fit in the end here. 7 millimeters, a little bit of an odd size. So you're going to need a 7 millimeter Allen socket or a wrench, whatever you have that you can get. Okay, once you've got that bolt loosened, you can just remove it. I've got the forks clamped right now in soft jaws, just right through here. If you don't have soft jaws, you could use a piece of thin wood, a piece of thin plastic, whatever you can come up with to do it. From there, you got to remove the cap. I already loosened this up with the fork cap wrench I already showed you. This will take out all the internals. I just made a heck of a mess. Hurry there. Okay, from there, once you have the cartridge out, you need to remove the cap so you can get the spacer off of here. Okay. So you just pull down the spring. You got to butt one end of it up against something. As you pull down on the spring to get the fork wrench in here, get the cap off. So quite often when you're unscrewing these, when they get towards the end of the threads, they tend to stick right there. You have to put the wrench back on and get past that point. And you will not reuse this cap. There's a spacer up in here, which you might need. But the cap, the new kit has a cap, its own cap. Okay, from there I'm going to measure this spring, the length of it, to see if it's the same as the other spring. It's 440 millimeters. And the new spring's 440. I'm not sure what we're going to need for spacers here yet. I'll figure that out here real quick. And if you do this, if you put this cartridge in soft jaws, just barely snug it. Don't clamp on it. You'll distort the tube. So I know that this length is 440, and I'm going to measure that after I put the cap on so I can see how much preload it's putting on. I've got a messed up shoulder right now, so I'm going to struggle a little bit doing this, okay? I know another way to do it. And make sure that you keep this little plastic washer down there in the bottom where the spring seats. Otherwise, the spring will chew it up and put a lot of metal particles into your oil. Not good. Okay, if you've bought the thin 22, and you have to have the thin because the thick ones don't work, you can put it on the cap right here, and you can screw the spring on. So now I can get the cap on. I'm just going to barely put it on. Okay, so this is going to require a preload spacer. This one's a 10, and that should be enough. And when you put the wrench on here, the spacer needs to be on that side, up against the spring, not on the cap side. So this can bottom out all the way. And then this new fork cap has a preload adjuster built into it, which is this center nut. And so that's the nut that you have to use to tighten down against what you're holding with this wrench. If you use the fork cap wrench, you're just going to change the preload adjustment. I'll put that back in here. So it's a 27 millimeter socket. And I have no idea what the torque is, and I don't care. Yeah, so the spring has 10 millimeters of preload on it. I'm going to call that good, between 9 and 10. And from there, it's pretty easy. So all I did here was set up my preload. So now I've got to take this back apart. I shouldn't have snagged it so much. I'll remove the cap and the spacer and the spring. There's that tight spot that I mentioned. Now this is ready to go into the outer fork tube. And you just kind of jiggle it till you feel it drop down in. And when it does, there we go. I just heard it click down in there. It's time to put the Allen back in. Clamp this back into the soft jaws. And then snug this up. Okay, so now the cartridge is installed and it's ready to have oil. Now the spec sheet showed 500 cc's and it seems to be way too much. I mean, that would have oil coming out the top. So here you need to set this down on the floor and then lift up the spindle, pour in the oil. Well, I'm going to set it by the height, not by the volume. Okay, from here, you do that to get the air out of the system. You've got to stroke it. And when you do that, the oil will drop. Just keep an eye on it. You don't want to fill it too full. So you want to have a consistent feel from bottom to top. So like right there was a big air gap in it, so it just came right up again and again. This is the compression side. I guess it has two different sides. Let's see. Yep, this is compression side, so it does not have any rebound on this side. Okay. From here, I'm going to use this. I'm going to put my handle at the end here. I'm just using that to force the oil down in there. It's overflowing now. I've set this at 110 millimeters. And then at this point, you need to raise the fork tube all the way up to the end of its travel, and you hold on to the inner rod at the same time, because that will tell you when you get to the end. And that's going to dump the oil from the outer tube into the inner tube that's stuck between the two tubes. Maybe get a little bit more. Okay, now it's ready for the springs. Or spring, excuse me. This might be a little bit tricky because this rod will fall. It has some resistance to it. That'll be all right. Then you need to have the wrench above the spacer here. There we go. And then the cap goes on. All right. And you can actually turn this outer piece by hand and change the preload setting. So you don't want to do that. Put the socket on it. Now bring the fork tube up, screw on the cap. From there, put it in here. And then you tighten the cap. Okay guys, that's all there is to it. That thing is ready to install. I'm going to clean it up. It's got oil all over it. Okay guys, if you would, please like us on Instagram and Facebook and subscribe to us on YouTube. And definitely get out for some throttle therapy. And if you've got a new 390 like this, give us some feedback. That's all for now.